is Ishita, and today we're going to be talking about the American War of Independence, or the American Revolution. So let's get started. So basically, let's start off by discussing what we're going to learn today. We're going to talk about the introduction, where you will get an idea of the topic, the causes of war, and why the war took place. And then the beginning of war and the results of the revolution will be discussed in the next video, part 2 of the American Revolution. So, the American War of Independence was a great war, or a great revolution to be specific, because it was the first organized political revolution in the history of the world in which people asserted their right to rule themselves. This led to the birth of the United States of America as a nation, the end of autocratic rule, and the establishment of a democratic form of government. Now let's start all from the beginning, how it even happened. So civilians from Great Britain and Europe traveled to the 13 colonies of America because they wanted to be liberal and they were tired of the rigid culture of Great Britain. There was no freedom to the people who were open-minded. Hence, they traveled to these colonies in search of freedom and a better life. Now let's talk more about these 13 colonies. We have New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, which come under New England colonies. Then we have Rhode Island, we have New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, which come under Middle colonies. Then we have Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, which come under Southern colonies. Now, as you can see that these colonies have been divided into 3 main categories. Now, not only have these 3 been divided by geographical locations, but even their occupations have been divided by geographical locations. For example, the New England colonies were in charge of fishing and fur trading, whereas the Middle colonies did farming and grew crops. And the Southern colonies dealt in cash crops like rice and cotton. Now, if everything is so peaceful, why did the war even take place? Well, here are the main causes of war. Heavy taxations on the colonists, socially and culturally different, restrictions on business and commerce, and the influence of European philosophers. So, let's say the king is Great Britain. Now, Great Britain sends governors to each of the 13 colonies of America. Now, the king orders the 13 governors to collect taxes on whatever these colonies are earning and give these taxes to Great Britain. Now, it isn't technically fair, and this is injustice, but, well, that's what Great Britain did, and this is why the war took place. Here's a little skit or comic, just for a laugh and to make you understand the concept better. Tell me how rich I am. Well, sir, you're only second to Bill Gates. What? Only second? Seems like it. Increase all the taxes in our colonies. But, sir, just do it. Now, another reason for the war was because the American colonists were different from the British, socially and culturally. The colonists were simple, liberal, open-minded, unlike the British, who were rigid, strict, and conservative. Over the years, the colonists had developed a distinct identity of their own that was an American identity that aspired freedom to grow and develop as a separate, independent nation. Another reason why the war took place, or the third reason why the war took place, was because British had restricted these 13 colonies from trading with anybody. No countries, no other continents, nothing. Only the 13 colonies to Great Britain to the 13 colonies. That's it. And because there were trading restrictions on the colonists, this really hampered the economic development of this country. Now, last but not least, we have these three European philosophers, John Locke, Voltaire, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, who told the colonists, hey, you don't have to keep following the British's orders. Fight for yourself. Rebel against the British. You're not supposed to pay taxes if you don't have any representation in the parliament, which means that basically you don't have any governor. No colonist was a governor. The only governors that were there were from the British. So if you don't have any representation in the parliament, why are they even taxing you? And more philosophies like that. So in short, these three great people told the American colonists to rebel against the British, to fight for their own freedom. And that is how it all started. Now, to continue the story and to learn more, you have to like this video, comment down below how you like this video, and if you have any questions, and, well, don't forget to subscribe, or else you won't even know when we posted another video. So that's all for today, and we'll continue next time.